Last episode, you saw Jordan and I tear the motor and trans out of Loud and Ugly. It's time to take this to winter storage and get the new motor, or what used to be my new motor, worked on again at the machine shop. So while that's all going on behind the scenes, we're going to be working on Cal's 56 Chevy, so you can expect to see some of that today. As you can see, we got the 56. It's been in the background of all the videos here. Cal's airing up the tires right now so we can put it back down on the ground and wheel it around. We're unburying it right now. There's a bunch of motor and trans all over. We got the car hoist area of the garage bay open so that we can move it back and forth and get this thing rolling. We got the garage kind of reorganized. We got a lot of stuff in here crammed into a tiny area. So this is my old block, my trans out of my truck, and my new race motor that's blown up. So that stuff will be all getting out of here. The two blocks are going to the machine shop. The trans, we'll hide that somewhere. But for now, we've got enough space to start working on Cal's 56. So this is finally unburied in between the posts of the hoist, and we got some steering to work on, radiator bracket mounts, some brake line tabs to put on the frame, things of that sort, just so that we can tack it all together. And then we got to pull the body off, pull the motor and trans back out, and then do all the finish up welding, and then we're going to paint this frame super nice. Okay, so for today we're going to dig into this frame rail setup. So right now it's just the 2x4 that's cut off at the end. We actually took the old frame horns off of the old part of the frame that we cut off and traced out what the frame horn needs to look like. So we're gonna cut a little pie shape out of here and then pound this down, tack it all together, and there'll be a little area that we're gonna have to make a patch for. We'll do that on both sides and see if we can get that buttoned up today. Alright, we just got our first little pie shape cut out here, so we're going to have to beat it out extremely hard with a massive hammer. Because we could only put the frame horn on the outside because of this, I'm just lining this up to where I cut it on the other side. Put a little mark on there so we know where to cut. It's still pretty warm too. We didn't have to use an extremely massive hammer to pop this thing out. It kind of fell out. So now we got the banana peel frame. We're gonna pull it up really high and just weld it like this so it catches wind really good, and then it'll be good to go. All right, we're out here getting stuff cut up today. We got the frame horn rounded out. We got the banana peel sticking up. We're not actually gonna shoot it in the sky to catch wind, like I said. We're gonna clamp this down, start in the back and work its way forward and roll it around. These are the handy dandy clamps that I got my dad for Christmas. So we're just pinning this down. You got the massive hammer anywhere? Let me see that thing. Oh yeah, we got yeah, looking good. What'll be fun is when Cal gets out from behind the camera, comes out here with the grinder for hours once we weld this and grind it nice and smooth. So it looks like it's one solid frame rail. So now we've got the flat part of the rail all tacked in. Like I said, we gotta take this really massive hammer and just the real way so it doesn't ding up the frame. Get a little weld on there where it's touching. Switch back to the massive hammer. So this is a little scrap piece that we cut off. We're just going to recycle it. As you can see, once we wrap this, if there's a little gap, just because it wasn't long enough. So we'll fill that in. Like I said, we're going to grind this all nice and smooth anyways, so it looks like one piece. Cut off the excess there. Put some shades back on. This week I got a piece of metal stuck in my eye and it's rusted, so I'm trying not to do that. That happened at work, so taking more precautions. There we go. We got our frame rail nice and rolled over. So today, we didn't get a whole lot done, but we did roll one of the frame rails just to see how it was going to turn out. We're running out of daytime here. Got some other stuff going on today, so we got the garage rearranged, got Cal's car back in action, so now he's getting a job this week so he can pay for his Vegas steering box. If any of you guys have a Vegas steering box, just go down in the comments and let us know. Maybe we'll buy it from you. And we'll get that mounted up. I'll do an episode talking about steering setup and everything, and how I did it, and what's best for a straight axle gasser. So we'll catch you next time.